shift from just a traditional IT procurement environment to a chargeback environment, some of the challenges that come into play there is how has stuff been done to that point, right? Does each business unit buy its own stuff, and then it gets managed by IT, or does IT have a budget that then goes and buys infrastructure that gets allocated to projects? And so that's the basis that we have to look at when we start looking at chargebacks. So chargebacks can work in a very rigid process, a very rigid environment. We see more clients defaulting to either showback or shameback kind of reporting. Showback reporting is we just want to say, hey, business unit owner A, you're using this. Business unit B, you're using this. Really is just a guideline. Now, a trend that we've seen over time is that IT organizations are asked to do 10% more with 10% less every year forever. How do we do that, right? And the only way we can do that is with visibility. And then we have to be able to ask those business units to help reduce that cost, and we have to be able to give them, from an IT standpoint, the visibility into what's happening and what their usage is over time. And that's where the showback really comes into play. Traditionally, when we do any of these kind of reportings, we'll do it either at the application level or the business unit level. One client came back and said, can we do it at the vice president level? And that's where I think shamebacks really come into play, right? So they didn't want to say accounting's using this. They wanted to say Mr. Smith is using this. And they thought that if they personalized it like that with the leaders of each of the business units, that would give them more of an opportunity to get them, to help them visualize how they could reduce their costs and their spend from an IT standpoint.